strict like that, man. Since what we
That's us saying that you hear.
There is certain things Jamaican parents won't tell their youths.
Like what?
You can't tell me not.
Like I love you.
Yeah. That's what you did there.
Like good job.
Son.
Like good job. Oh God.
Sure, I'd like to meet your boyfriend.
Good you.
Yeah, how do Jamaican parents say they love you?
Huh?
How do Jamaican parents say they love you?
You're good you.
Wait. Come get little food in the kitchen. Come. We made little something.
Here's a little change.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
That's
hard
love.
work.
Yeah.
Allowance.
Allowance? That's real love. That's why people love.
Foreign concept.
That's foreign love. What do you mean allowance? What's that?
Because you raise your
funny.
youth to allowance. There,
No,
good.
it's hold us a little change or
that's mine.
come food downstairs.
Yeah, I remember I used to watch TV like Disney Channel and people like, yo, I got an allowance. I'm like, bro,
What's that?
y'all just get money because
That's
y'all.
cute.
I'm like, bro.
Must be
Growing
nice
up,
cute.
allowance was I allow you to eat
and live.
and not starve.
But then, see, this is traumatizing because now, as we grow up, this is why Jamaican has 6 jobs because we didn't have money growing up. We have to get it anyway and anyhow. You get me? So
Remember what Gova said, Slow money is better than no
money.
All right.
Now my money, haha. You get me?
All right.
Tristan got jokes
Marital.
today.
Always, come on now.
Come on. Well, welcome back again
Right.
to a new episode. This is 101. Holy, hard
101.
work. Yes.
Dalmatian
That's a
setting.
legacy.
Yes, Dalmatian sentence.
Yes.
And you're a waste man because you didn't come to the 100 when I'm kind of cheese, but I'm allow you same way. You were here in spirit, but you should have been here physically too.
What the fuck is his excuse? Is it a good one?
We're not gonna get into that. Anyways.
You have to go.
Ma'am, you came half an hour.
have to go
Anyways,
up
let's move on.
Ma'am, get some of me.
He had to go up north. That's why.
North.
Okay, touche.
OT, stop.
I'll say
OT.
nothing.
No.
So, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Man Don't Care podcast. You already know the vibes. Make sure you subscribe every single week, every single time. Show love, show everything that you can. Share your comments. Please put all your comments down. We want to hear it. Let's go through the tail of the tape. You already know it's Drewskey. You don't know. To my right, introduce. Finally.
The one and only Tristan, Mr. Tristan, Mr.
No, you're
Terrific.
done talking
I
for
know,
now.
but
On
one
to
and
the next,
only.
because you see, if you show up more often, you can get them long speeches, but you only get one sentence. You're done. Person to the right, introduce.
I don't know a medium, Ashley.
Yeah, you took a little long still, but we'll allow you same way. Person to her right, introduce.
Hi.
Hi.
That's crazy. Mr. Oxtail Whisperer.
Stop.
God no.
See how fast he is. See how long he keeps his mouth shut tonight.
Oh, that's crazy. Fire and fire go on still. That's
You
crazy.
look distracted. You think about your girl. What you think
Jeez.
Oh, no, I'm looking at the topic list, you know.
Love
That's
women.
crazy. Why you gonna throw the bad relationship up on our public?
about? Oh my God, sorry.
You're too late. Sure. Look at you.
I know it's
Real
happy.
Jamaican
No, I'm
woman.
just
Just
saying.
love.
I love to put beautiful relationships on pedestals. I mean, look on him cheek them. Look him up, get little happy. I put on little happy fat.
You
No, he's losing.
That's how Jamaican parents tell you they love you.
Yeah.
Happy fat. Look at him. Yes. That's the
I
phrase.
put
Look
on
at
little
him.
Yeah, put on weights.
I love weird.
You look good. Okay. And that you for look like.
That is the universal Jamaican greeting.
And that
You
you for
look
look like.
good.
Yeah, that you for look like.
Look,
Yeah,
look,
man.
look.
Look by you.
Look by you.
Check
Down
you
with
out.
Okay, look on him.
That one. That one.
Look on him.
Nah, Jamaica would say, catch it to know.
Oh, God.
Watch out.
Catch it to know. What is this? What is not this?
Catch the style alive.
Yeah.
I'm traumatized. Don't do that. Because when I was hearing those type of talks, it wasn't for good stuff. So
wow.
traumatization. I'm joking.
Who hurt
I
you?
love you.
Let's
I
talk
love
about
you.
it.
man.
I was about to
I
say.
love you. No girl can hurt me.
I'll be your
Jesus.
therapy. Tell me about it.
That's crazy.
Let's unpack
Therapy.
Black men don't do therapy. What the
Black man drink Korean nephew. That's our
and
therapy.
move on.
A little Baba Roots and swear things.
All right. A jiggy body.
You don't know Baba
Problems
Stop
them
acting.
solve.
Anyways, how's everybody's day today? The nerve of this guy telling me that I have never had baba. Man, if you don't go sit down, that was right next to the sorrel. That has the wine buckle that is not even appropriate to the sorrel. So, how's everybody's weekend so far?
Good. I have a really funny story about that real quick.
Go
What
ahead.
happened?
My dad came from Jamaica the other day.
Great timing. Around this weekend?
And no, last
gonna
weekend.
say.
Last weekend, actually. Last week,
Okay.
Sunday. And I picked him up from the airport. I'm go down manga time now, and I was like, bring back a couple manga for me. So I picked him up from the suitcase, from the airport. I picked him up from the airport, and then I was like, Daddy, go in your bag now and let me have my mangoes. Because manga go ripe in a week, and you gotta eat that. Me I gotta see it this week. So you had to go in his bag, get me my mangoes. But on the way in his bag, him come out and take out a big jug. So Daddy, what is? So you do with this a big jug of bush. So we do with bush, old man like you. You need for guy a bed, go home and go sleep. Jamaican men don't play with their bush tea. Why is that?
Bush tea.
What is with the bush?
Because they idle.
It's Vite.
All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. Done shot.
Come on now, why you
Done shot.
I bet you're still young and virile
Come
when ready
on.
because of the
my
bush
dad
tea.
doesn't accept age. It's hilarious.
You wonder
Which
what?
Jamaican
Pink clots
ever
and
accepts
ting,
age?
and I'm just like, what are you doing?
Which
Listen.
Jamaican ever accepts age?
You wonder why at any age we can still do
You
things.
need to chill out with a good book. That's what I'd like to see you do.
So go give him a Bible now.
I was gonna
Like
say,
Robert-
go read your
Bible
Bible.
now?
Go give him a Bible.
Like Robert De
Read the
Niro.
word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rumpelstiltskin.
exactly.
Let him read one of them books there.
Listen, there's no
It's the
such
people
thing.
that always say that they need to go read a book will not give that person a book for read.
Actually, I just bought him a good book.
What is it called?
So
Recommendation?
fucking funny. It was a book by Sylvia Federici because I was a big. My dad's the most Jamaican conservative guy ever, right? So
I mean,
they tried to-
all Jamaicans are
Well.
conservatives.
but him him just have a little
Extra?
extra touch. And it can't have the book is basically about women's oppression. It
Oh,
can't
God.
talk to exactly.
Oh, God.
Exactly.
Out of all the books you want to give him is that.
Women, they need to stay there.
So
Did
just
you give him the
imagine trying to
receipt Because that book's going right back to Indigo.
Amazon still.
Amazon. Find the
Yeah,
return.
30 days still. So you can send it
find the
back.
return.
Bro, so just imagine trying to have a conversation with a super conservative man about gender rights and women's rights.
I was
and
gonna
what's
say,
a
You know
woman-
what?
and what's a woman's place? It's the funniest thing. He's rejecting it so hard.
I was gonna
Said
say,
woman
if you had
place
came
for
this
me
past
planting.
weekend, I would have died. That would have
right.
been. Uh-huh.
This guy said the woman's place is for make planting, but oh my God. What?
If I debate with my dad or grandparents one
You
more
must be
time
can
about the
cook.
gay agenda, right?
Man says the woman's place is Pandesa. Oh,
When I go.
Stress.
for the little youth now. It's
Stress.
all right. Well, guess what? Welcome to Jamaica because you are a Jamaican woman. So, you know, you can't run
But
from it.
see, what kills me now, obviously, I know your relationship. I know both of you very well. You go from, you have Jamaican upbringing, but then your man is Middle Eastern. And so I assume most likely he has the same, obviously, you know, he's not putting you in a whole shebang, but you know what I'm saying? Do you have similar,
I mean, he's
there
not.
are similar things. There are similar,
Yeah,
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
not like extremely Muslim, or he's not really
Shout out, Musica.
super religious. So I don't.
that's what
really
I'm saying. I
feel
know
like
you
we
two, I know
have-
obviously, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You act like you're switching from Jamaica. You switch.
Sometimes you'll hear me say a little sharmuta here and there.
It's such a
What's
sharmuta. A sharmuta.
Wait, what's
A
true?
very
God,
bad
sharmuta.
thing. Someone's mother's vagina.
Hold on, let me ask
I
this.
think.
Hold on, let me ask this question. Did he tell you that or did you ask him that?
What do you
see,
mean?
you're-
Like tell?
Do you know how certain people, when they learn the culture, they don't want to learn the nice things. They want to learn the
To be fair, this is the shit that I picked up first. The cursing.
Thank you.
It's
But
true.
that's everything
It's true.
because
It's the most fun part.
It's always the Jamaicans.
But then it's exactly.
When we want to know
Bumba
something,
Clark. Whoa.
how you doing? How's your day?
Ross.
Look beautiful. How do you say your mama fat? How do you say your father need for tech wear? Like we always want to find bad words in
It's
different
true.
languages.
Creative ways to say something horrible.
So it
What's not to get personal, but like since you're with someone that's outside your culture,
Yeah.
like how are you gonna approach like marriage?
Dun,
are you gonna
dun,
do the
dun.
traditional way, or are you
Wrap
gonna-
it up.
I mean, like
Only
I said,
eyes.
I mean,
Jonathan's gonna kill me. Anyway.
Honestly.
See, she's showing ankle now. Watch yourself, madam.
Wait, she can't show ankles no more?
Why, you
Apparently.
You want to get cut? You want to get chopped up?
You,
Oh, no, I'm
think,
joking.
you think she can play a little Jamaican music in her? Like, no, sir.
Rip jeans. Oh
no
my
spice?
God, she's trying to kill me. She's trying to kill me.
What, no spicy
haven't
hummus
thought
from now on?
I haven't thought about what kind of music would be playing because the cultures
No
are
spice.
so different. It's gonna be like a
You can't.
black and white party when the black music plays. The black people are gonna be doing too much, but I feel like Arabs do too much too.
No, there's this every time I see there's
some kind of
They're
mix.
holding
I
hands.
think.
the holding hands and they do the thing.
And when they put the groom on the chair and then fucking.
Yup.
No, that's
Greece?
Jewish.
It's Jewish.
I think it's the same too, no?
They do it, I guess. This
I
is
think it's
Jewish.
Jewish
Thanks
and
for being
Greek.
just as bad as
I
Jewish
forgot
and
what it's
Greek.
called.
No, but I mean like this, they do the same type of traditional stuff too.
yeah.
It's all
technically
Middle Eastern.
the same
Yeah,
I'm
it's all
not
within the
sure.
same area.
region.
But yeah, where they hold the hands, it's the chain, and then they do it to
they do
Jamaican
the dance
music.
and the-
They know they
When
do
they
it to
step up
Jamaican
and down.
music.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
big.
I swear they do that in real life.
That's just an extreme ponder of a ponder bomb.
Yo, if they do that in real, we have to ask. Yo, anyhow, they have to do that in real life. I'm part of it too, cause
It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be some
gonna be fucking
combination
dope.
of-
Are you nervous?
No.
Michael, you're
don't sweat out your edges now.
When the
Relax.
time come for that will come. If God so hath permitteth it.
Amen.
If you don't shut up about if God permitted, it's there.
Is there gonna be
When they're ready, when you're ready for reach it.
After.
What?
Now if there's gonna be
After.
black cake?
After.
Better. Better.
Music is gonna probably ask for that. Music
The
would be
old
like
school
more
way
black
of
cake.
how Jamaicans do wedding cakes.
I don't like
that
black cake.
What? But we're the
weddings,
3.5.
a wedding is the
But
only
we're the
time I would
3
do
and a
that.
what?
I don't
Like,
eat raisins, bro. Like, what am I liking black cake for?
My mother black cake never have risen.
That's what everybody ever say. Me blending out.
Yeah, my whole family's
I
a
just never
suit.
blend out. Like everybody, yo. I don't like black cake. You know what I'm blending out? You're not even tasting.
I blame all of you out there who don't blend out your raisins and your plums and your fruits properly.
That is
Now-
the universal one.
Universal, bro. I'm like, yo, I don't like black
That's
cake.
true.
That's
You know some blending out, bro. You're not even tasting raisin.
And then you get a one lump. And you have to say,
I'm just
no.
like, yo,
The one little lump. No, well,
I have to throw the whole thing
throw
away.
the whole thing away, bro.
that's crazy.
Nah, it's but the frosting. Like, come on now.
Is it? That's what I'm saying.
That's the only thing. That's the only good. But it's a good mix. Y'all crazy. But it's okay. I'm half Jamaican. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway,
It's good.
Half?
Shit. It's good.
Who upgraded you?
And
Like,
sir, you're in the same boat as Philly. We're all on the same couch. It's all of us together.
no, Tristan, I give him a higher Jamaican ranking than you do.
did you see that?
Yo, you see, trust me.
Did you see
said a
the
higher
quiz
ranker than me?
last week?
Which quiz?
I think I posted a clip of it, like the quiz with asking him Jamaican questions.
Well,
Oh, put me on. Put me on the quiz.
You give him a half more ranking than me? I'm not care.
She said what she said. Okay, let's move on. Put me on the quiz. She
All
said.
right, let's test it out real quick.
Okay, I'm scared. Go.
I found some
I'm
of the
nervous.
Jamaican. Okay,
Go.
Yeah, go on.
Last time I was on this podcast, the amount of people that told me I wasn't Jamaican.
All right.
Because of the things you
I
said.
don't know.
I love it.
I might not pass.
Go,
Okay,
sir.
quick Jamaican quiz.
Go,
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 I think I go past
Yes,
this.
yes, you see it?
What day is soup day?
Yeah,
I know
go on.
this.
Saturday.
Wait,
Do we just
can
go
you wait
first?
for the multiple choice?
Multiple choice. You
Man, I
should
need
know
the multiple
this.
choice.
Okay,
Saturday.
was it-
what's
It
your
would-
answer?
it is Saturday.
Man, I need no other
I say
options.
Saturday or Sunday.
There is no or. Next.
No, rice and peas is on
Sunday.
Sundays, or rice and
Thank
peas.
you.
You just lose 10
It
pints.
can alternate.
If mom is really lazy,
That's what Castillo would say, yo.
My red
It's not
pea
looking
soup
good, bro.
every
it's not looking good, bro.
I'm just saying.
It's not looking good, bro.
Saturday.
Look
That's
like
why I said
it's-
Saturday or Sunday.
There's
But
no or.
Saturday.
That's right. But it's-
My red pea soup
There's
come
no
back
or.
every
Do
Saturday.
you guys hear what
I'm
I just
sick of
said?
it. The chicken foot, I'm sick of it.
Sometimes
No,
you get
no.
a chicken foot, but
But you
red
can't
pea
say
soup
or.
was my family didn't
You
love
hear what
that.
I just said? Saturday.
What's
Let
the
it go.
Or you
let
said-
me ask
There's
you
more
this.
questions.
What's no outside of the question? What's the most overrated Jamaican food?
Kalaloo. I
Yeah.
hate kalaloo.
Anaki.
That's just not
It's a
good.
personal thing for me. Me, turn cornmeal.
I agree with you on that one,
And
Tristan.
see, wait, but I'm not Jamaican.
sorry.
People don't even know about turn cornmeal.
No,
I'm
we don't.
sorry.
We don't know about. We know about ton cornmeal, but
The fact that I even said it. Why are you this?
I ain't gonna be picky.
Fuck it.
Turn cornmeal.
Tristan, you
I
got
know
bad.
what turn
But
cornmeal.
the fact that I even said turn
You,
This is why I never said a damn thing, brother.
You said Saturday or Sunday. I don't want to hear your crap. Anyways,
at
fine.
least mine was a little accurate. You said
Turn corn, fine. Turn corn.
You made it right. Was that the roundabout?
Turn cornmeal. I can't stand it.
That's my.
It's not good. It's not very good.
Let me see.
I just raised on whatever the parents gave me. I had to eat it still. So
Yeah.
Very few things. I'm a fat ass. Very few things.
Never like it.
I never liked porridge.
Really?
There's too many different kinds of porridge for just make a broad statement. What kind of porridge you like?
This is how you guys know that this is a real Jamaican panel because they didn't even let me finish my damn sentence.
You keep saying it. We attack him and then we say we don't let him finish.
You were saying.
I just said, as soon as I said it, they're like, well, you have to be specific about the
because you have to be specific.
Be Pacific Ocean with it.
Let me finish my statement then, please.
Okay, go.
Thank you.
Go ahead, sir.
All right. So the cornmeal porridge.
Okay, lock off.
I can do.
I was nervous for a second. Sorry, finish.
You see that? You see? Typical Jamaicans don't even know when to wait.
No, usually
I say you need to wait before you turn corner.
Usually Jamaicans get straight to the point.
Go on leapfrog. Well, this is for the audience that are not in our
the
jurisdiction.
suspense is killing me.
Anyways, because we're trying to be
Dragon Ball Z episode, William.
We're trying to be universal here. Do we have a bouncing ball for the translation?
Universal? I never said I was a remote. No.
First of all,
this
podcast is universal. Okay, because we're losing our colonizers. I'm just trying to bring them back.
You gotta write yourself on Netflix.
We're losing our colonizers. I'm trying to bring them back right now.
So get back to the porridge. Which porridge you're saying I like?
So the plain one.
Which is the plain one?
Wait, which is the plain one?
What you mean plain?
Wait, what is the plain one?
You mean like oats? Like a
No, the oatmeal one. The oatmeal one was kind of shaky.
I'm sorry.
The only reason why
look, he's getting ready.
The only reason why I said the oat one was kind of shaky was the only way my dad. The only way that was blessed is when my dad took the water crackers and sprinkle it round.
But that's
every porridge though.
No, not every time.
Give him a chance and I'm still try.
He's still digging.
Where he might go?
Keep digging.
Where are you going, sir?
Keep digging. It's okay.
I'm gonna have to put the remember when I did the Jamaican flag?
This is like part 3 now, if I'm correct.
Do it.
Keep digging.
No. But what is plain porridge?
I just said
hot water crackers.
The oats porridge.
No, hold on.
Hot water.
When she said the oats porridge was my least favorite, but the only reason why I kind of liked
oats
it.
Porridge.
Huh?
So oats porridge.
So the oats porridge.
Okay.
Right? Because I call it plain because that's like every day. Like they always make that. Right? So it's the regular schmegular. But the only reason why I would like it because when my dad used to do it, he'd put the little brown sugar and then he'd put the little
crackers over it.
Yeah. Like a cinnamon water crackers. What you know about?
Like,
I know about cinnamon water crackers.
I just didn't.
I don't like banana porridge.
Oof.
Really?
I don't like banana porridge.
Not bad.
Technically speaking, I don't like.
Start for loose pints, oxtail papi.
No, I don't like nothing with banana in it. Fire for that.
When you say
fire for that.
Never move on.
I can't do that. We can't do shit as a people.
No.
We can't do nothing as a
Because no
people.
matter how much you burn out bonfire and make the fire burn back the fire itself, you still will drink a good plantain porridge.
Oh, don't get me even started on
plantain. A good green banana porridge.
Plantain is the most overrated.
And if your porridge not thicken up something, you know, say if you put a little green banana in there, forget it thick and nice. You don't know about porridge.
No, I don't like banana porridge.
I'm still shocked that he said
it's a woman questioning Jamaican man about porridge.
Let's talk about it. We're over here. We're too high.
This is the porridge. This is the porridge ranking before we go away now. Peanut porridge.
Yeah.
Cornmeal porridge.
All right.
Peanut porridge.
Oats porridge.
Peanut porridge.
Oats porridge. Hominy corn. Anything with banana or plantain.
Peanut porridge, then anything with banana, and then plantain, maybe hominy corn up there. The regular everyday oatmeal, your oat porridge, oats and cornmeal. Later every week. Your mother do something special. She'll do a nice porridge this morning. It's gonna be a peanut porridge or
peanut porridge is number one.
Banana.
Everything else.
Peanut porridge is nice.
Peanut porridge, we do it right.
Oh, and then you have these new way where you can add 4-way or or like mix 3 different things, that's good too. Except when they put banana or plantain in there. Like,
what do you mean 3 way and 4 way?
They'll mix. They mix like peanuts, oats.
Oh, you mean like when you
blend.
go Sunrise and
Or
the bottom of the
Superlicious.
peanut porridge never sell and the bottom of the porridge never sell.
No, they mix
so
it
then put it up in a one.
They put it up in one.
I see Sunrise. It is the only place I ever went to, and then.
Nah, Superlicious have it too.
Super-
And
I'll say
that's
really,
crazy.
and then
Nah,
there's mix up. That's sauce. That's all like a porridge them never sell.
It's a foreign concept.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Foreign concept is good.
Oh, you thought we got rid of them, huh? You thought we were done.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What's the
That's
dust?
crazy.
Okay,
Anyways,
another Jamaican question. Go.
Jamaican. Y'all want one more Jamaican question?
Yes. Do the multiple
So
choice.
far, I haven't.
I feel like I'm not feel it.
Yeah, as I say, so far.
Feel. Let you hear this?
think me did a gut feel.
go on,
Yeah, so
go on.
far.
This is tough. I don't know.
No,
if you can-
do it because
No, he got attacked last week, boy.
Do it.
It want the whole how we
Do
feel.
it.
Company. Misery wants company. That. Don't
Yes.
touch me. Don't touch
All right.
me.
Yes.
Which national hero was also a prime minister? Edward Seaga, Norman Manley, Alexander Bustamante, Paul Bogle. I know you know.
I'm going to
this,
say Norman, man.
So let me answer last.
I believe B, if I'm correct.
but- B? All right.
Yeah.
Tell them what the answer.
Norman Manley.
Blood clot.
Our Bustamante, they were both brothers. No, they both ran.
No, sorry. Was a national hero. That's a key part.
Oh,
Oh,
Bustamante.
see.
Okay. Oh, you got me
Trick
word for
question.
You got me word for
Okay,
second.
see, you right. Okay, I'll take that one.
I'm officially not Jamaican, guys.
You
Word
did
for second.
you? Okay. Love chat.
I
You
asked
see
them this and they didn't know. All right. Which?
Brothers.
All right, no, hold on.
Tread like
This
that.
was
is
a
the-
song that was made after a hurricane. Water come in my room. Me sweet some with
Nobody
the broom.
here is this old. to
Uh-huh.
know where this question
No,
is
no,
from.
but who was the hurricane named after?
Over my head.
Ivan, Dean, Helen, Gilbert.
But him said Derek in it.
Gilbert?
Yeah, is that simple?
But him said Derek in it. So where Derek come from?
You get it wrong.
Who
it
is
don't matter.
Derek? Why
It don't
haven't I
matter.
met him?
Yeah, because
this
he's
wasn't a
bringing
question.
up random Derek.
No, this wasn't a question. This wasn't a question. Mr. Defensive over there.
All right.
She's answering everything. She's answering everything. You know why?
It's
You know
because.
what? Because she's authentic.
Shut up. I don't want to hear that.
According
All right,
to
I'm
you.
second on him is still good to go.
Okay,
Some
that
people
one.
come from DH Gate.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
We're gonna have to bring up the video of him.
Fine.
You know what? You're saying some
Okay.
things, eh? We're gonna have to bring up the video of
okay.
you, sir. Okay, it's okay. Don't make me.
What video? Tell
Don't
me.
worry. As I say, he's a
I
half Jamaican too.
know.
He's a half
Yeah,
Jamaican too. Don't worry. That's all we have to say.
Yeah.
He's a half Jamaican too.
What happened?
He's a
I'm
half
curious.
Jamaican too.
That was a political move by that guy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Okay,
man.
I really
Yeah,
need
man.
to know now.
Yeah, man.
Now, next subject, please.
That's the same.
Speaking of politics, y'all like paying attention to the
No.
mayor stuff that's going on?
No. Everyone's saying the same thing and not saying the things that we want to hear as a black people.
No,
or
it's
we
not
within
about-
our. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
not about that. Everyone's saying the same thing. We just know that people that say the same thing end up not doing it when they get it.
I just
So-
don't know if I have the emotional capacity to deal with.
Why emotional? Explain.
I'm
Because
picking Chris Guy.
my
Bombo.
Go ahead. Continue.
it's too much stress.
Just
It's
because?
too much. It's too much weird shit going on, and I just can't emotionally keep up with it. I literally right now.
Within Toronto, within the
Within Toronto is just in life in general, man. I just cannot deal with politics
In this climate.
right now.
Yeah, I'm
This climate
above the
shit's too.
equator.
Shit's a movie, bro.
What,
Another good one.
Is there a cause that you feel like none of the candidates are talking about?
Sorry, what was that?
Is there a cause that you think that the candidates are not talking about?
A
Or
cause that they're
relating
not
to-
talking about? No.
you care
Or
about.
relating to you.
No, I mean, I feel like one way or another, everyone's talking about like the privacy shit that Trudeau's trying to do, and then the bill that passed recently. Like, I can't remember if it's for Facebook. Like the Facebook, there's a ban now for
Or Bill,
Facebook.
Bill C something?
Yeah, the Privacy Act.
Yeah. What's
So-
that about?
So I think I was watching it. So basically, they, in a nutshell, there are going to be certain things that they will not allow you to see.
Yeah, in a nutshell, the government is censoring what counts as news. Is censoring news.
Fake news.
Is that
as
a good
Trump
thing or a
says,
bad
fake
thing?
news.
That's definitely a bad thing, right?
Of course.
Because imagine if we were still in COVID times and we were talking about the job, they would have cut us off. They did cut us off.
Isn't the news kind of censored right now, anyways?
Not really.
It's gonna get worse. It's going from bad to worse.
Really.
But now the point is now they have a legal right to do that. They can legally do that. You know what I mean?
But then,
you're right. It's a question about whether or not they were doing that or. I don't know.
She could basically do a song about something, and if they don't like it, they could just shut her down.
Not like they couldn't already do that.
Yeah, but now they got a reason now. Now they got a little reason because it's in Act Bill C,
I think it's
Section
smoke
8.
and mirrors. It's just like they're showing you one thing, but something else is going on.
it's the government. It's always the government. You know what I'm saying?
What is fucking reality?
Look at
I don't have the emotional capacity.
Look at what happened with the submarine thing, the submersible.
We all live.
We all die in the yellow submarine.
You know what? Tell me the details because I'm telling you guys, I'm making an active effort to avoid social media and avoid popular culture because I'm gonna lose my mind.
It's too much going on.
It's too much going on that I cannot control or influence. And then that's that story. I was like, can my heart? Do I even wanna listen? Do I even wanna go learn about what?
So basically, like they try to deep dive to go see the Titanic, but in like I think in a kind of a hippie way. Okay. Like the person made they
use the Amazon Prime.
Amazon take control.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's Amazon Prime.
That's not even a thing. Not a 360. You could even say.
They might as well have just used the Atari controller.
It was Amazon.
Don't kill me.
It was Microsoft Logic. No, it's Microsoft Logic.
Oh, that's even.
But like.
Yes, I'm gonna use him AC remote for control a sub.
RCA remote.
And then kablooey! Like that's, yeah. But once again, this is more of a Caucasian problem because ain't no way. You wonder why. Like, I ain't going down there. That's for damn sure. Like, would you? This is a very.
No black
Hell no.
on the Titanic.
There was a multicultural Indian billionaire.
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to figure out.
I'm
watching
sure because
the movie. There was no black people on the Titanic.
Oh no!
On the Titanic, of course. That's what it was.
People in the
and if they were, they would have.
Ship?
Exactly, it would have been with the poor.
I mean,
I guess there was immigrants at the bottom who were working the ship, but not even black people were on that either. So, mashallah.
Black people were smart. They knew all gone.
No, they wouldn't let them on the ship. But either way,
what year did the Titanic happen?
I think it was set in the early 20s or something like that. But obviously, it came out in the 90s. But yeah, see what happens now. Look. Look on them. God forbid, please, rest in peace to the families.
It's sad, but
it couldn't be me. Not
it couldn't be me either. Still,
not I. Sell the wolf.
So the sinking of the boat was, oh my God!
You must have some sort.
April the 14th and April the 15th of 1912.
Oh, you're talking
Titanic.
Titanic.
Yeah.
That's a week after Easter.
Yeah, slavery was still live and well.
Someone out there is finding a religious reason why the Titanic happened there.
So what's the quote unquote? I know these are like Caucasian activities, right?
Oh yes.
What's the somebody knows it very well.
Where's this going?
Go
ahead. I already know where it's going.
What's the Tristan's most activities you do?
Tristan's most activities.
Like for me, like I was playing dominoes. I was at my godson's birthday party, right? We're playing dominoes, right? So I'm like, yo, we're talking about it, and I'm like, yo, I would actually go to Mars. Like if they had a trip to Mars, like when they fully developed it, I'll go to Mars.
After them done go and become a regular thing, and it's like flying planes, or I mean. For you want to be one of the first shuttles.
No, not the first. No.
You want to go be one of the tests.
No, not the first.
Let's go test it out.
No, not the first.
Yachty man to go up.
No, not the first. I'd never want to be the first.
Correct.
First man over the hill get shot.
It's true.
First man over the hill get shot.
First black man to get shot on Mars.
No, sir.
By a laser.
You're lucky if you reach Mars. If they know it.
But I would like if there was like if it's a regular trip, like if Mars was like going went to like
on Spirit.
Niagara.
I don't
going to Niagara.
or Tulum.
Turks and Caicos, what do you mean? What?
No. If
Just
Mars
like
is like going DR, put the contact.
Can
Can I get a round trip to Mars, please?
Yeah.
Round trip to Mars?
Once again, on Spirit, as I say, you would just be
Exactly,
like TTC, you would just be standing up in the shuttle.
Exactly.
Circle up, move up, circle
That's
up.
a one time.
Once the VIA rail is going Mars,
Shift up. We are going on Mars.
That's a one time.
One and ready.
That's a one time
Exactly.
you can actually carry a whole heap of stuff and it wouldn't matter because once you reach there, it's zero.
Zero
so
gravity.
what's the widest activity y'all would do? Snowboarding. Anybody here for snowboarding?
I would try it.
Snowboarding is very extreme. It's a very extreme sport.
I would try.
Bro, I seen someone, they went off the trail and I guess got lost and they fell in like a deep thing and found the next man in there like dying.
Ooh, that was been there dying.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like, okay, don't worry, buddy, I'll get you out.
That's
So
crazy.
was both of them saved?
Yeah, the both of them. Because apparently you have to wear some type of like life alert type of thing.
In case you get
Just
lost.
in case
or
you
whatever.
get lost so that they can try to like find the area that you are in.
That's crazy.
That almost sounds like the episode with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Exactly. They get stuck in the cave and they find 50K, yeah. I would try it once, but once again, I'm big and tall and fat, so my center of gravity would be
Zero.
We say that throw off the ship.
Throw it off.
No, what would
we're
you
doing
do?
snowboarding. Leave it alone.
Snowboarding?
Oh, you're
Snowboarding.
talking about
It's kind of
went there. That's crazy.
it's kind of different for you because you like, you know.
What's different for me, sir? What did I do?
You just love roasted Tristan. I love it.
What did I do
I
for
can take
no
it. I can
reason?
chill
Of course you love it.
I can chill today. You got it handled.
No, but it's
Don't worry,
true,
we'll come back
like,
to you. We got something for you.
At
too,
least
though.
with me and Drew, like, you're not gonna do like we don't do the Tristan activities.
What other Tristan activities, sir? They call it-
For me, a scary activity would be anything that have to do with heights. But I really want to do
roller coaster?
No.
You
haven't been on
I'm too old for that.
I already know, so that's not gonna end good.
It's actually roller coasters actually.
But I mean,
lit,
like gliding.
Oh, not even. I was gonna say
Gliding, like
skydiving.
the one where they jump off the thing and the
You're not gonna do skydiving? Would you do
skydiving?
That's a
bungee
Caucasian
jumping.
activity.
skydiving.
Super
Skydiving.
Why
Jump
would
out
I
the
do
plane.
that?
Jump out the plane with a parachute. No.
What's that
My
movie?
ancestors
40
don't want
feet
that for me.
under
What?
I'm the worst
or
person to ask
400
about
feet under? I
movies.
don't even fucking know measurements.
What?
The movie where the girls go underwater, they get to
Cave
no,
diving?
underwater, and then there was a new version of the movie because I call them, they're all the same movies, right? Where it's in the sky and they climb this thing to get footage and then get stuck up there.
I seen that clip, but I didn't watch the movie.
It's such an intense movie.
No.
Never do that shit in
Shout
real
out
life.
to-
Don't play with the depths and the heights. of
White people,
Earth.
I
Shout out to the
get
people that
exploration,
do that
but
stuff.
no.
Shout out to the people.
I
that
do
that,
hiking.
'cause
I do hiking, but not in Vancouver.
Why is that a white activity though? Hiking.
Thank you. Is camping a white activity?
Oh,
Okay, let's not go there, Tristan, because
Yes.
you know I'm an avid camper and I go every year multiple
But I'm the
times a year.
Caucasian.
But
Talk
we know
about.
you'll dabble. You're experienced.
She wants to bring me camping. Camping where?
How?
Cottage, yes.
Time
Camping, no.
What do you mean, Tristan? It's so much fun.
I'm not sleeping on the floor.
Wait, you have to
But
sleep
I
on
don't
the
like
floor?
sleeping on the floor. Get a blow up bed. You can have the campsite that we
Blow
have.
up what?
Pause.
Some might call it glamping.
Which part?
Blow up what?
But you can get yourself a blow up bed in the woods. You can sleep in the woods
Blow up bed in the woods. You hear this?
In the what?
You can sleep
What?
comfortably
Actually,
in
you're
the
wildin'.
woods.
Who can sleep comfortably in the woods? Me? You?
Bro.
You?
If you take some shrooms right before you,
Yes, you.
I'm sure you'll sleep just
That's a
fine.
Caucasian activity. Keep going. Keep
I'm not
going.
making a good case for myself.
Keep going. Keep
Okay,
digging.
burn some ganja, then you'll sleep.
Hiking
On the floor.
hiking is not a white activity.
Yes, it
'cause
is.
Technically, when we're in Jamaica, we go a river.
So
I'm
that's-
going mountain a
'Cause
regular.
technically,
I'm
that
the
is a
long
hike.
walking. Forgot.
He's trying to justify. It's okay.
No,
Technically-
he's right. But hear what he said.
technically it's
They
a hike.
long walk. That means it's a distance and
But-
they come back.
But we're not staying. Exactly.
That's what it says. A distance and
Nah.
come back. She want to lodge there.
It's a same day. It's a
She
same day
wants to
trip.
lodge there. Okay?
Set up
All
camp.
right.
No, what else?
What?
Go on.
What are you talking about? Some of the best food cooked on wood fire. What are you talking
Inside a cabin,
about?
inside
In a
a place
cabin?
with
Who has
electricity.
a wood
and a
fire
barbecue?
inside a
Or-
cabin?
That's
fire hazard alert.
Listen,
Again, when
listen.
you go a river and you're in a boat, it's like some of the best food.
Thank you.
The best curry chicken I ever had.
You're right.
The best curry chicken I ever had was made beside a grave dig. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The best.
Are you sure it was good?
Bro,
you sure it was good?
The Holy Spirit was in that curry. The Holy Spirit.
He said, "Hey, yes,
in that curry, the goat balls, him hand, him tongue, him teeth, everything in the inner it. That's why it tastes good.
Fire for that.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
That's the best.
Why you gotta say that for?
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Of all the porridge, you don't hear that?
Yeah, I heard.
She thought she was nice. She thought she
You never drink manish water.
I think you said knuckles.
You never drink manish water.
Huh?
You never drink manish water.
I drink goat water, but no manish water.
There's this thing going viral on Instagram where you can see like what will you find in my manish water next, and people post like different things, like
maybe an eye,
teeth, like the hair that you find in it.
Ugh.
It's a mystery
That's what keeps
drink.
It strong, I guess.
It still make you strong. Yeah. But like you said, you're right. Probably the best food was made there, but here's the thing.
Best food you ever get.
Yes, the best food you ever get, but guess what? They still come back home.
Yeah, we'll pass that part. Well, we're talking about the best food you ever had.
I come back home safely every time. I go to a busy campsite.
With your white man.
You have to know.
Wait. So where do you camp?
On a campsite. Like
where?
The campsite that we go to every year. It's in Ontario.
In Ontario? Oh.
I want to do Banff next. It's supposed
Where's
to be
Banff?
really...
Vancouver.
Oh, no. I
want to go.
Bruh, I've seen so many beer videos in
scenery.
Vancouver. It is beautiful, but they got beers.
The trick is to go to places where there's a lot of people.
I'm not going with Drew. Drew at least defend me.
So that way you're not the first one to get yum?
You know what I'm saying? They've got to go through some people to get to you. I'm kidding.
No, he said he could find a beer, so let's bring it.
You'll find a bear. Oh yeah, I saw that stupid shit. A bear?
I'll try.
What's the biggest animal you think you could fight?
I'm not fighting any animals.
And that's why
a raccoon would fuck me up.
Wow. I'd beat the shit out of a raccoon.
Are you kidding?
I'd beat the shit out of a raccoon. There was a video. I seen a recent video where 2 raccoon babies was inside the house and a white girl was trying to take it out of the house.
Those niggas is savage.
And then yes, the mom raccoon was basically trying to get the kids, so she's taking the kids out, and the raccoon's trying to bite the mom or the
apparently
woman.
The raccoon.
I didn't know that. We call it rabies.
Yeah.
It's just like it's allergic. It's like allergic to water or some shit.
What?
Is that what rabies is? Like
I have no
when
clue.
you get bit, it makes you allergic to foam to the mouth, and you're allergic to water.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a
allergic
scientist.
to water part.
I don't know what rabies. Search up what rabies is.
It's just a virus.
Or what are the side effects and all that shit.
Yeah, I think that's one of the side.
But anyhow,
being allergic to water.
Yeah.
Well, I know some people that are well allergic to water. Then.
What does that mean?
What?
That sounds like there's a backstory there. Are you trying to say who in your friend group doesn't shower?
Me not gonna say nothing.
Fish? Oh. Let's talk about it.
I thought he was making a hygiene joke, but he's just making a homophobic joke.
No. It could have been one of his. It could have been one of his when he.
Sometimes I'm slow.
Madam, the ball was here, and you took it way back here.
No, it's one of his many.
Sometimes.
No. It's one of his many female just friends. You know.
Don't kill me.
And Escovitch.
Straight.
All right, here's another one. Right.
Go.
Defend your favorite white show or movie.
Damn.
I love too much white shit still, because that's just because that white people be doing abnormal stuff. So if you want to get something out of the ordinary,
people say this is a white show. I'll defend it. The Office.
No, The Office is good.
The Office is.
I've never watched The Office.
It's fucking so well written.
The Office is that is the best TV sitcom ever. I would put The Office. Hold on, let me check my.
I don't know docuseries like that, docuseries style shows. Have you watched Arrested Development?
Yeah, I love
that.
Right so you
like The Office?
But
hold on, let me land. I would put The Office over Fresh Prince.
Shh. Don't do this to yourself. You sure you want to give away your points? I would put The Office over Fresh
Prince. Any day of the week.
I mean, it's 2 different categories.
Any day of the week. Be careful, there's static on the. I would put The Office over Fresh Prince.
What is this nigga talking about, Rex?
I would put The Office over Fresh Prince.
There's a reason why I did it like that. What is this nigga talking about?
I don't know about that one.
I don't know
about that one.
2 different something. One a comedy, one a drama.
No,
one
both are
explore
comedies.
real life.
Dramedies
No.
or
Both are
documentaries.
comedies.
But
Yeah,
two
but
different
two
styles
different
of.
styles.
I know it's
show
two different styles, but I'm
altogether.
saying for entertainment value, The Office is more entertaining
You're a
than
goof.
Fresh Prince.
Whoa.
I love it.
You're a goof. That's
I
why
love
you
it.
like Office is some goofy
What?
shit. You
Yo,
like
The
goofy
Office
shit.
is hilarious, bro.
Hillary Banks, will you marry me? Yeah, that I don't know.
That show's too fucking.
Tell me why you're
I was just
playing
thinking
my
that,
time.
brother.
So what
You're
show would y'all
outnumbered on
defend?
this one.
No, what show would y'all defend?
I like Arrested Development. That's a big one.
It's
Me
really
personally, I also like How I Met Your Mother. If you know
How I
that.
Met Your Mother
Bro,
is
that
good
was the
too.
biggest waste of time ever.
Why you dissing
Because
it,
they
bro?
didn't end it properly.
I
I
didn't
don't know
watch
if they
the
ran out
end.
of funding in the end.
I got
or
tired
the
of waiting.
writers,
I
or
got
what
tired of
happened.
I got
waiting.
tired of waiting and this is how I met your cousin. Like, bro, like get to the point.
She was your
Okay,
mother, but she
Arrested
wasn't your mother, and then in an
And then
alternate
I-
reality,
And then I find out that the end, technically, Robin
was the girl all
is
the
the
time.
stepmom, is the girl all along,
Yeah.
but that was the stepmom or some shit.
No,
like
they
that.
were for the mom had actually died.
Died,
And he
then-
ended
ended
up
up
safe,
with-
being with Robin
her.
again, being with
Yeah.
her, thinking, accepting that
So-
this is how it is, and we've been like each other. We're just gonna date again,
Uh-huh.
even after everything.
So they were talking about Robin. And
No, it was a girl. There was a girl, but
Yeah.
then
But she
And-
died.
back
That's
to
why you never seen her. The mother, it was
Yeah.
had
Never-
passed. Was never in the show. We never
Oh.
really see the mother.
yeah, we do. See
Wait,
the mom.
wait. The
We
mother
do
was
see
never in the
her.
show.
Yeah, we do see her in the show.
But I'm saying who the mother is
Wasn't the main character. in
yeah,
the show.
wasn't the main.
Wasn't
the
character
main-
in the
yeah.
show.
Waste of time.
One of the last, but I liked it.
Arrested Development. Can we
Okay,
talk about
so
it? Can we talk about
I'm
the
with you,
toxic
Buster.
family
Come on now.
shit,
Hey,
though?
yo.
It's
Every-
fucking
everybody loves
hilarious.
Arrested Development. I need to
Do
hear
you know?
that.
Okay, so
I need to
it's
hear the white shows that like people be like, like.
Okay,
is
you
there
was
anyone who
the
loves
one-
Seinfeld in here?
Seinfeld.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
You like Seinfeld?
I'm not gonna
Seinfeld.
lie to you. I never liked
Curb
it
Your
until
Enthusiasm
COVID
is really good writing.
hit. Yeah, that
Do you guys
too.
know that? That's
That
knows
too.
that
Which one is that one?
It was the
Larry
whole-
David's
the
show.
whole
Larry David,
that
the one
was-
That's
The
after.
king
I heard
of
that.
comedy.
I heard that's the continuation of Seinfeld or something like that. It's supposed to be.
He
Isn't it
wrote.
Curb
He
Your-
wrote on Seinfeld. That's why.
He's Larry.
Isn't
Correct.
Curb Your Enthusiasm older than Seinfeld?
It's
No,
after
wrong
Seinfeld.
way,
No,
baby.
no,
It was after.
Whoa, way
It was
long.
after.
Come
Seinfeld
from
is 90s. Like literally 91, 92.
I will say if certain people didn't
Isn't
like
Curb that old?
Seinfeld, I fucking enjoyed Seinfeld.
Seinfeld is dope.
When COVID hit,
There's
and
so
you
many-
have to sit down and watch it. I remember when I
I
was
watched
young,
many
it
other
would be
things
on
instead of
TV.
Seinfeld.
No.
I used to be young watching
No,
it
yeah.
on TV, and I'm like, what the hell
What
is
is
this?
this?
And then as
Correct.
soon as I sat, yo, bro,
Which one? Which one?
George
Seinfeld.
Costanza
Yeah.
is the funniest dude.
He's a dumbass. He's a whole clown.
Seinfeld
He's so-
is trash.
I think he's
Whoa, freeze.
I feel like
I don't
he's more
enjoy.
funnier
I don't
than
think that's
Kramer.
funny. I don't.
Really?
I think George Costanza is more funnier than Kramer.
Is he that? Is that the character that's really stupid?
The one that's racist.
No, that's the Kramer.
Kramer's, but he's not
Yeah,
racist.
the reason. George Costanza is the funniest.
At least we
Think
can
of
all
the
agree. Okay,
characters.
fine. At least we can all agree. Friends is trash and will always be trash.
I don't know.
I
that
watched.
shit-
it
You like
still.
Friends?
I liked Friends.
Oh!
I completed
But
that
okay,
show.
explain.
It had some. It
like
had some
Friends?
funny parts.
I like it
trash.
better
Some
than How I
funny
Met Your
parts.
Mother. It ended. It ended. It was a thorough ending.
Friends will always be
Joe is
garbage,
Joe
and
is
they're
coming
racist
back.
and piece of crap for
How you
taking
do?
taking their whole situation from living single. If y'all know about that
Yeah.
situation,
Who
see,
don't know living single?
huh?
I said, who don't know living single?
Okay, I just want to make sure. But yeah, the fact that
Living single.
in the 90s kind of anyways but the fact that they took that and tried to make it their own white people thing, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, they didn't give credit to where credit was due. But anyways, Friends is trash. I don't know what y'all.
Typical.
Friends is garbage.
That's what white people do. They steal.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now people are gonna clearly think that this is a
What?
white people bashing show.
It is. No, I'm joking. no,
You guys
no,
be
no.
No, we
bashing.
just recognize
Tell me I lie.
the facts.
Where's the lie? Where's the
What
lie?
do you mean? Where's the lie?
No, in
That's what
terms
you're
of
saying. Like we're just reporting the news. That's it.
I lie. Tell me.
They know it.
Shoot us soon censor you too about reporting news.
That guy needs to kick rocks.
It's the government.
That guy.
I can't.
The government.
I'm surprised that a lot of ladies are not like fighting to get this guy out of office, because that guy's the biggest red flag than a lot of ladies'
Oh, that
relationships
guy.
right now.
Oh, Trudeau.
Trudeau.
What?
Oh yeah.
Well, what's wrong with you?
Facts.
Fam, what's not watching
That
with Trudeau?
guy has been in a red flag relationship with us for 8
Oh,
years,
that's what you
and
mean.
not one woman I have not seen a stance of women all come together and be like, we need to get rid of this guy. But they will still stick with waist youths in their relationship.
No, you know why?
Okay, well, he's clearly not talking about Trudeau anymore. He's talking about women.
I am talking about Trudeau.
No, I think because
look how much red flags the man has.
In terms of racism, yes, but everything. I don't think
everything.
I'm sure he's done some freaky shit, but
everything.
I'm sure he's done some freaky shit, but because he's good looking and he's people pleasing.
You've been caught slipping too many times,
and you ladies are not even giving him
because he's
getting him out of here
because he's good looking and he's people pleasing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's raped anybody, or maybe. I know he's done some freaky shit, but...
Talk what the next question.
That's mad.
Next Jamaican test.
Oh, no, we're not doing that.
I wonder why.
You already
I wonder why.
You already proved that your Jamaican stuff is
I wonder why.
Back of the class, we not a subject.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Fully dunce.
Do that.
But did y'all hear, speaking of Jamaican stuff, did y'all hear...
Busta Rhymes' performance on BET.
No, like, Busta Rhymes.
Yes.
Busta Rhymes.
Shout out to the Yardies.
That was good.
Yeah, we can talk about BT Awards. Did y'all see it?
No.
I didn't see it.
You saw the clips?
That's a highlight clip.
I try to stay away from pop culture. I'm telling you, I try.
Let me say this. Shout out to Uncle Busta Rhymes because he really set the tone. The man's like, yeah, I know this is hip hop, but we're going to give a shout out to the dancehall people.
I fucked with it still.
He brought out Dexter. He brought out Spice. He brought out...
Skilly Bang, no?
Skilly. They did Crocodile Teeth and all that.
Yes.
He brought out somebody else. I keep forgetting.
Some next dude. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, Dexter.
Oh, yeah.
The guy with the
Spice. Someone else.
It's a guy with a red.
Good look.
I forgot. I didn't see it that much.
I didn't watch that full thing. Yeah.
But I was very proud.
So it's 50 years of hip hop.
50 years of hip hop.
I like
question, because this came to my mind as I was watching Spice's performance, and the two they're still on stage, right? And I don't really follow celebrity lifestyle, so I don't know if Busta have a woman or, but I know. I think Spice has a man, right?
I don't think she does.
Last time I saw she have a man, whatever.
Or talking to somebody.
No.
So I was thinking about this. I was like, if I were to perform on stage and make, dance on music, vibes in him somebody, and at one point she was like bubbling and she'd do her thing, but he was just like, pan the body, Spice,
actually slapping
and
the butt.
I was like, no, but he was.
Yeah, he just did a little one too.
A little drummings.
Yeah, he did a little.
And I was like, how
1-2,
comfortable, if your girl was a performer, how comfortable would you be with your girl performing intimately?
If it's air taps, okay. If he's actually slapping the butts, maybe I might have to shoot somebody.
Well, if you want my honest opinion, as an artist, you have to know how to separate the two.
Yeah, you have to know to be entertaining, eh?
And like at the end of the day, first of all, it's Busta Rhymes. Okay, so it's not like some waste man. It's not like we're talking about a dude that has principles and morals here.
Okay.
So and he's Jamaican, so he understands the culture. If anything, Busta Rhymes really set the tone heavy for BET, for our culture.
Yeah.
So Busta Rhymes can do anything to your girl now. Looks like Busta Rhymes can take your girl. It's like, you're right.
It's about knowing. First of all, you got to know your relationship. One.
True.
Okay, so if you know you cannot handle those type of things, you can't.
You're gonna have to set those lines and boundaries ahead of time. Okay.
So that's just one. But phase two now is that you're going to be around artists that's going to big you up in that sense, right? Busta Rhymes, he's just, he's just going with the motion of the lyrics, right? He's trying to amp up the lyric.
Yeah,
that's the style, right? So in that aspect, I wouldn't be upset about it. But to each to them one.
So to make that more complicated then, are you guys okay with your girl dancing on dudes in the club? Is that a thing?
Huh?
How you guys feel about that? Or when carnival time come, or what we call it up here? Caravana, little bubblings. What do you feel about that?
Sure,
she's playing. Possessive?
Look at her.
She can't go no. The fact that you're showing ankle, I am not approved. You're showing ankle, ma'am. I don't like this. I don't like how you're showing ankle.
She's trying to seek story in a big man. She's trying to seek story.
Okay,
she's one of the people that are the spokesperson for some of the girls them that wanted to talk on the podcast. They're like, yo, when you go on the podcast, see this, See you.
I'm not a spy.
Your wire showing. You gotta tuck that in. You gotta tuck that in.
Sickening.
Ron, as a married man, what do you think?
Yes.
Point them out.
No, I know he's gonna say. He's like, no, I don't even go to those places. I don't even know what you guys
talking about. Are you comfortable with
like possessive?
If your girl was to play in Mass and Carabana and she started man.
You know, it's just dancing.
We already talked about this, bro.
And what did you say that?
She's asking.
No, we already talked about.
And let's talk about it now.
Asking.
You can visit that episode. I don't know if you
see, he doesn't want to forget stuff again. Next question. No comment.
But like, if you want to talk about being possessive, like incident happened at the BET Award where I guess
JT and
Lil Uzi was taking a picture with Ice Spice. They're saying that's the reason why JT like threw a phone at him and said
because Uzi. I love how we switch up the thing. But anyways,
drama.
They said it wasn't apparent. I don't know. Apparently, I think JT's agent said it wasn't that. Is because they
took her chair
seat or something. Like I don't know. These guys full of fuckery.
Mix up.
Maybe they're dropping something soon.
Like, do you have a problem with your significant other taking pictures with women?
Really? You gonna shoot him? Wow, that's crazy.
Honestly,
music. Tread light with them sentences.
Recently,
I've
come to learn that I'm more possessive than I had thought previously.
What triggered this? Let's unpack this.
And
let's catch up our foot one time. This is a moment.
You almost have to shoot a bitch.
You know, I'm not a fighting type still, unless it's self-defense.
You got me no press people button.
Go face me with something. Like I'm 22 and I'm
something. For the
tell for you to forget the next dozen.
Oh my God.
Big fucking tune.
But I think it depends on the situation. And I think when it comes to stuff like that, it's always my man's job to reject women in those kinds of ways. Because like,
babe, listen.
Girls be throwing themselves and they don't care if there's another girl on a dude's arm. Mm-hmm. Girls be throwing themselves out here. And
then you have to snatch a hoe.
I'm not snatching nobody. Yeah, that's my man's job to be rejecting hoes. Cause girl, no, I'm saying it. I don't want to.
No, say it. Go ahead. You're already there.
These bitches, you gotta
thirsty females, single females who be on the prowl, be out here, and I mean, it depends on the girl's intent. Is she trying to like? Is she touching? Is she grabbing his arm too close? Is she getting in too close? Is she like, if he, like, people have fans, if you're an artist or a creative and you make content and share with the world and you have fans, that's normal. But if she's hugging too tight for the picture, she's going in a little too close to his face.
But what, you're just gonna be like, come off of me.
I expect my boyfriend to be face bombing girls out here. Back it up. I need some space.
I'm laughing because I'm just remembering what me and Ron Oxtail was talking about when they were like, the women nowadays have this thing where it's like Doctor Strange. They just, if they see something, they be like, wait a minute. Does this mean this?
Oh,
I can just see her head. A girl holds the man close. Wait a minute.
Oh, they're trying to.
I'm about to fuck this bitch up, though. That's what I'm seeing in my mind right now.
The multiple outcomes. There's 1,004 outcomes, and there's only one where someone.
One thing.
So how do you deal with the when you feel like, yo, I'm being possessive right now? Like, do you feel like you're overreacting in situations?
No, I never do that. One thing with me, I can't take shame. Like I don't do public scenes. I think people close to me know that.
But you beat up your man in private.
What happens in private stays in private.
Hey boy, hey.
No, stop.
You're too rude.
I'm lucky in the way that my partner and I communicate really well. So we have boundaries that we set even ahead of time. That because we've been dating for almost like 3 years. So we've obviously experienced different things, different scenarios, and we've talked through them and whatever. You know that this
next time
earlier. I didn't really like
next
that,
time.
or like I'm not comfortable with that, or whatever. Yeah, I think.
Pull his ear, boy. If I see you with the next girl next time,
I never lash out in I never do that shit. If
no Jamaican ever does, you'll never see. It's like a Jamaican parent. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Watch when we get in the car.
I have siblings and friends who are like different. Like you will get beat up in public, and I'm like, public scene, I must exit there. I don't do public scenes.
What's your viewpoint on, like, say for example, somebody cheated, right? And they stay together.
Okay.
After the cheating.
Okay.
It was a mistake. They apologize.
Yeah, life happens.
Life happens, you know. It could be a situation where you were just in a vulnerable time and
shit happens, okay. Some shit happens.
Could be a situation where, you know,
maybe a motherfucker got roofied, okay. I don't know.
Or maybe not that extreme.
Come here, chatting about offer.
You're really trying not to kill him.
Could still work after such a trust of breed. I'm just saying. Maybe I can forgive him.
Where were you taking this question?
It's not
she really said no. There's no way.
You ain't even know it. Put the Molly in her champagne. You ain't even know it. That's
maybe he
not
got
it.
roofied and.
But she really said nah. He can't cheat on me.
Let's get back to your hypothetical situation.
So in a situation like that,
something like this, okay.
Do you believe that if you're cheated on, should you also do a revenge cheat?
No, that's dumb.
Bun for bun.
Have fun.
Bun for bun. I seen a clip a while back here. It's like, don't worry, if you bun me, no problem. I will go cheat and videotape it and show it to you, and then we're cool.
That's crazy.
No problem. We'll stay together.
How do you feel about that?
Okay, if you guys want a story time, the craziest shit I've ever done, like
No, first of all, you have to answer it first.
Then I'm gonna answer the question by saying this, cause then I'll tell you why that type of shit will never happen to me. The craziest shit I've ever done was like, I was with this dude who was obviously crazy, manipulative,
Jamaican,
gaslighting Jamaican.
Oh God!
you know the kings of running games.
We're not doing it.
Yeah,
you were number one. Be a bee.
You know, and like gaslighting shit, like some.
Nah, my friend.
Some kind of psychopathy was in there. You know what I'm trying to say? Like fucked up shit, and that would drive a person crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was like. I installed this app at the time. Could track. I saw everything. I was reading everything going in the phone.
Radio Shack.
Everything going out the phone. I was like, cause I didn't act wild either. I just needed concrete proof. Because you love someone and you're like, am I tripping or are they tripping? You don't know.
My girl turned CSI.
What is reality? I just needed to know what was real.
Criminal Minds. Garcia. My girl Garcia on the computer now.
Oh, I hit people up in the morning. I was like, hey, I'm his brother. Who are you? I'm his sister. Who are you? I did some crazy shit when I was young, bro. I cringe at my baby self. I cringe at 20-year-old me.
20? You mean like 2 weeks ago?
I'm sure I'm older than everybody here.
But like
maybe not Drew, because the old man still.
No, but like you really installed app.
I did some crazy shit, you know, because I was with that dude for 4 years, and in that last year was just crazy.
So was it really? How bad was it?
It was pretty bad. He was like seeing this girl for the last 8 months. It turns out.
And he said it was a Jamaican guy.
It was a Jamaican guy.
Never
again. After that,
what level of Jamaican was it like?
No, he was super Jamaican.
Look.
After that moment, after that experience, Jamaican. I was like, I'm never getting myself caught in crazy situations or getting myself platonic, familial, or romantic relationships that drive me to doing crazy shit. Because that's not.
I mean, like,
in a nutshell, she's saying she will not date a Jamaican man again. Simple.
I already said that on this podcast last
we're not talking about that. What we're talking about is like that is crazy that you're doing an app though.
Bro, I had an app.
Garcia, Criminal Minds.
Calls in the morning to see who answered because it's like this number. Is this who's at the end of this number?
1
a.m. making calls.
She was wearing the scream mask, changing her voice and shit.
Bro, yeah, some wild shit. I did some wild shit.
But okay, so
thank you for letting me know.
That's the extremes, but it didn't.
Nope.
That's the craziest shit I ever did, and I was like, nah, never.
So you never got out. But
I can't be that mental.
But you didn't give bun.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You just left.
No, yeah, I just dipped out. I cut. When I get, it takes me a long time to get there, but when I get there, once my feelings I'm cut off, and once I'm like, okay, this is this isn't my story that I want for myself, and I cut ties. It was like a cold turkey cut off.
Listen to your Mary J. Blige, then move on.
You know what I'm saying? some Paramore,
more
some
cry.
Evanescence. Go through a little goth phase.
See, that's Caucasian. You hearing that?
Not really. I mean,
Everybody
You just wanna attack
has
me?
a little rock side too.
Yeah,
though.
like,
a little
that's a
rock
Jamaican
and roll.
thing.
Yeah,
That's a Jamaican thing.
yeah, that's
Huh?
a Jamaican thing.
You never listen to My Chemical Romance?
Exactly. Helena,
This is
like
my
that,
Yeah,
Helena
we
is
all
in the
went
top
through
10
that little
song.
goth phase.
No.
Everyone has gone through a
What's
little
the
mini
worst that
goth,
I
a mini
can
emo
say?
phase.
Wake me up, wake me up,
inside.
take me up.
See?
That was from Daredevil, the movie, though. That was the only. But anyway.
Oh shit, that's a good one. Defend your
Yeah.
favorite white song. I would defend My Chemical Romance, Helena, all day long. And The Killers,
There's
Mr.
too many
Brightside.
songs. There's too many. There's
Yeah,
too many talent.
I'll
too much talent.
defend.
Come on.
Don't want to miss a thing.
I don't know that. What's that one?
Track.
For who?
Aerosmith. I can close my eyes just to
Oh, that wedding song?
breathe.
I swear that's a wedding
That
song.
I
Oh, you know
guess.
this one? I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
Radiohead?
Yeah. See? Everybody has a little
Nickelback,
rock-
because we
a little-
all just
we
wanna.
ain't going Nickelback.
You said white.
Nickelback.
Why? You said white.
Not even white
Because we
people
all
like Nickelback.
just
Hey there,
wanna be.
Delilah, what's it like in New York
God.
City? You know what I'm saying? We all had
Oh,
that.
no,
we
there's
all went
even
through
a-
that
This is
phase.
how you remind me.
Exactly.
I really am.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, I just liked music, so I'd listen to those
Exactly.
songs.
Good music is
but
good
I-
music.
You didn't have to cut me off.
I saw that group.
Oh, that's
actually.
a new one now.
It's
No, Foster the People, no?
no, and even
Was that Foster the People?
I think so.
Guys don't even know.
Gorte or
That's
something.
crazy.
Speaking
Guys don't
of
even know about
music, I was gonna bring up, so basically, the dancehall producer is suing some reggaeton artists
That I'm a regular.
because they're saying
Regular something that.
because they're saying that the beats that they're using they didn't get cleared the sample.
Man just want to make money. If
No, but it's true though. Like
if that song wasn't going off, then who cares? But which
They're-
is
they're-
rightfully
they-
so. If you're making money and it's their thing and you didn't get,
paid
Yeah,
off it.
give him your
yeah,
piece.
it's
Give
you
him
have to
your
give
piece.
Because,
credit
like,
where
money,
you have to
no
pay
boy
people
can
their
If
thing.
it's
buy
there.
a company.
Or just
Remember
don't
that,
steal
yeah?
people's music if
Because
you don't
like
want that to happen.
reggaeton or what do they call it now?
Reggaeton.
Reggaeton? No, but what did they call it now? I thought they switched it.
No,
But
I
what's
still
Bad
call it
Bunny and them
reggaeton,
doing?
man. That nah,
Latinx, I don't know.
Latin, whatever that music that Bad Bunny and all them people make is based off dancehall.
Yeah, but yet they don't even want to know
Dancehall
their
created
They
reggae.
know how Caribbean
Dancehall
music
created reggaeton and
influences-
reggaeton or whatever they call it, Daddy Yankee and them, and they need to pay up. They need to pay up the Maroons and all them people.
Shut up,
Pay everybody. Like,
Shut up! You're
Like-
always doing
like-
too much.
but it's true though.
We need justice.
We need justice.
We need justice. We need money.
Hey, come on.
Papi, I don't want no problems. I just want to dance. That's it.
Now, come on, bro, you need to go out. You know Sting, right?
Yeah.
And you hear the story where Sting is charging. I know it wasn't a real story, but
Did he?
they're saying Sting charging $5,000 a day for the song he made. Like, come on, like
Let
we
it go. Give Diddy the
We
song.
invented a whole.
Oh.
First of all, we invented hip hop,
Yeah.
and then second of all, we invented reggaeton, and then nobody at y'all not get no money.
A little shillings? No,
Like,
you
like,
bless the
come
man
on,
with
at least you should get some free adobo or
Guys,
something,
this is a new shit.
some free sazon or
New
something.
shit, yeah.
Like,
Hey,
What you
Papi.
mean? We want, yo, I want to come to Canada for free, yo. What
Yeah,
you mean?
that's
crazy.
I want to go everywhere. No visa.
like we invented a whole culture of music.
And them now.
They're
and
doing
them,
world tours.
and them still
Now.
not charge us.
Shout out to Russian. I see Russian producing for most of these
It's
people.
not just music,
But
it's
still.
dance, it's film, it's this, it's that. It's like every aspect of artistry that we
Reparation.
influence.
Jamaica is the backbone of reggaeton or whatever they call it, and y'all should be thankful and to repay us by sending money at
So
y'all.
like
The
you
Western
feel like
Union.
It's so personal to him. Like if I get
Western
some, if I get some
Union.
dollars to do.
Everybody
happened?
forget some me and you and half of them.
Listen, me get off. Me good, you
half
know?
of them.
Even
Like,
25%.
We'll cut it in half, right? That's how it goes. We'll cut the
you
tape.
split a half, yo.
We'll figure it out. It's okay.
Nah, man, it's facts.
We'll figure it out.
I want the restitution.
We
rest
need
of what?
justice. Pick them out. We need justice.
We need, we want it back.
Yeah, want
We
it.
want
We
back
want back
everything. Everything.
We need justice. And the people in the
Yo,
back, yes,
that
100%.
clip will never not be
funny.
funny.
Yo, especially Jamaicans, we can't take shit. We can't do nothing as a people,
Bro,
fam. I'm telling you.
that's
like,
why I will always say too, when it comes to lyricism and delivery, I'm sorry. I know it's and obviously there's bias, but Bro.
Tell me I lied.
Lyricism.
In every aspect.
Outside delivery.
Dancehall artists are more lyrical than hip hop artists.
Yeah, period.
Actually.
Period. And that's why if you notice now, everybody, well, it's not new, but everybody actually look at part 1 and them things though. Did you hear the Ed Sheeran thing? What was this? I was like,
Which I sent to you.
Yes, you sent it to me, and I was like, please
don't say no.
Stop.
First of all,
stop
after show mad respect.
Who cleared this? Who cleared this video? Who cleared this whole song?
What song is that?
The song
Ed
with
Sheeran
Ed
and
Sheeran.
Jada Kingdom?
I don't fucking know, but it was stupid.
Oh no, I know which one.
What does he say?
Equal rights. Is that one? The lady that
so.
sing Equal Rights.
I think so.
Yeah.
Aishana or something like that.
I think so.
Listen,
He was trying to say some line in part 1. It was just bad. It's like,
some
bro,
UK though, you know?
you would rather put
business.
ginger ass Ed Sheeran to say some part 1 thing that actually put on
Jamaicans
some
love ginger
more.
Facts.
If they're gold digging, maybe.
But I will say, like Ed
Let's be
Sheeran,
real.
like I like his.
Stay in your lane, Ed.
Music's good.
Stay in your lane,
I'm
Ed.
sure
We didn't
he's
ask
getting-
for a patois from you,
He
sir.
embraces it, bro.
Yeah.
Of course he embraces it. Everyone wants to be Jamaican.
I mean,
He had oxtail one time, and all of a sudden he can
Like-
Leave him.
It was a little bit too much. That was
A little too much Scotch bonnet.
That was too much.
A little too much Scotch
It
bonnet in
didn't
his.
sound comfortable coming out of his mouth.
as an artist yourself, how do you feel about like people profiting off Jamaican
It's
culture
fucked,
and not being
obviously,
Jamaican?
right? It's fucked. I mean,
Say it like that. It's fucked.
because it's fucked. Like, there's no other way to say that. Obviously, it's not like, well, yes, we do own the culture. It's our culture, right? But I'm not saying I don't get influence from this or a little. I can't even reference a music that wasn't even originally black, because I was gonna say maybe I'll get like an R&B influence or like a jazz influence or whatever. It's still black influence, Jamaica, right? But I'm not saying people can't be inspired, right? Because our shit's good, our shit's lit. You know, we're gonna attract people
send
to
us
the
our
light.
things.
But you just need to give credit where credit's due.
I don't like.
When you write research, you have to talk about the literature. You have to talk about previous research.
Footnotes.
But you gotta give the right credit.
But I don't like that. We need
It's
money.
doing too much.
We
Yeah,
got
for
change.
sure. Black
Everyone
people
wants
need to
money,
stop
and
get erased from the things
No,
they
you
produce.
know, you know what? We should just start getting percentages now. We have to start get ownership in a sense. I think
just need
that's
to
what
organize.
Steve Harvey did when he did the pageant thing. So what I read that thing, that was smart. He's like, yo, everybody was asking for money in certain situations. He's like, no, I want part ownership of it. So I think we need to start doing that. Instead of asking for money, I want a percentage of that ownership, right? Because that's
are
where
people
our assets
still?
come.
I mean, are people still making stupid deals in today's day and age?
Of course.
of course, yeah, of course. And
There's
even
too many. There's too much resources available for you to be doing.
I mean, like even like take it
Like
to
signing a 360 deal or some shit. Who's that still working on?
Listen,
like, you know what I mean?
Because
Def
everybody.
Jam, you know what? But now you could be independent.
So somebody comes to you for a 360 deal, you're not signing it?
No,
Def Jam.
I've turned down deals. I've turned shit
Big
down
names.
in my past.
From big names?
And it comes to a point where do I regret it or not? Obviously, I never know what could have been.
Could have been. Yeah.
But I have my integrity.
Yeah,
and
that's fair.
I'm just not a ass shaking on the camera type of girl.
For how many zeros? Stop lying.
It was actually fucked. It was actually pretty fucked. It was like
3 zeros? No, that's what
it wasn't even like there wasn't even
That's crazy.
offering money up front. It was like
On the back, it's like
we take down all the music you've done so far. We're basically, and they wanted to produce my music all together. Like, so
it's
tell
a
me what I
production
was gonna
deal.
sing. Yeah, they just wanted to use my face and make an image with me. And then, so the content wouldn't be original to me. It was coming at no cost to them at all. And if things didn't go
as planned,
then it's
no loss.
I still had to pay them back. And I
I
had
was
to
one of
pay
them.
for everything. It was
Yeah, I
kind
know
of
that.
fucked. It was at no cost to them. All the costs were on me.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
and I would
crazy.
have no ownership. I wouldn't decide what kind of music I had no say. I was like, no.
Yep. Shout out to
I've been in these streets. I've been surviving. I don't need to
Correct, you can continue.
sacrifice.
So how do you
I
feel
can
about
survive.
the music you're producing now, like and coming out with?
I mean, I have a lot of different interests. It's not just music, you know. So I'm kind of just doing what I can when I can, and I think I'm writing the type of music I want to write now. Obviously, I'm growing, you know. Obviously, the production could be better. And if anything could be better if you have more money to put behind it.
Yeah,
true.
So other than that, I can sleep with a clear conscience, and I don't have to worry about an ass video when I decide to have kids. My kids seen a certain type of video of me. Facts. I don't have to explain that shit later.
Facts. Yeah. That is facts.
So
what's your new song about then?
Ego?
Yeah.
Or Find Me that I'm dropping.
Which one?
Okay, shameless
I'm
plug.
dropping
Talk
a new
about it.
song, Find Me, June 30th. I think this episode might come out after. Check it out. Check me out. Okay. Find Me is just another love song. I feel like I'm really finding my sound. And
come on now. We need more ass shaking.
Just gotta. You could do a little twerk on your man to this one, like.
Whoa,
you know what to find
you think she's
me.
sick?
I'm one call away. Don't be afraid, baby. Just. Your girl twerking on you a little.
You said twerking on your man. You thought you were slick. Look. Zoom in. Zoom in. You thought you were nice with it.
Not over a year, madam.
Don't say.
Not on my watch.
Not on my.
You can twerk on your lover.
Not in my tabernacle.
You can twerk on your lover.
Good.
To this track,
yes,
you know?
yes.
Me twerking on that anyways.
Good music. It's about love and not just hardcore fucking. There's some romance.
I guess.
Bring back the romance.
I guess. Take money, girl. One time. What?
The romance? Ugh.
What's that?
We
Ew.
talked about this. I don't want to be bashed again. I'm not ready.
How do you feel about when you saw people talking about like you misinterpret that you didn't get a metaphor? Like,
yeah, I think people are just jumping on there to talk shit because half of them are probably haters.
Well, last time you were here?
I think people don't. I think they weren't even trying to lose. They're acting like they didn't understand what I was trying to say. They wasn't trying to have the conversation. They just wanted to just lash out and say some shit.
Who cares? They brought numbers.
How do you feel about Jamaican music now?
Same way.
Same blood clot. Same blood. It's not a lie. We all know it. Because
you know
what's so funny? Too, I seen a video the other day with it was just a nice video of homegirl, a video of her son with the music playing in the background and laughing at how funny he's singing along with the lyrics and going. And I'm like, but you're programming young dude's brain though. It was a genuinely cute video, but you're programming young dude's brain. He's gonna, if he internalizes, I don't know if that's one time he listens to that or if he listens to that, digests that on a regular basis. But that's why we have so many man-childs in society, and that's why we have a lot of the issues that we have, because music is programming. It's reproducing a lot of the issues that we have. Are we gonna try and deny that? We can't deny this. Come on. So a lot of people talking shit was talking shit because they're ignorant too. You can't. I've learned to not. You can't. I can't.
It goes back to good parenting as well, because I grew up on that same music. You don't see me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I have my.
Yeah.
But once again, I have a good support system in my mother.
But Tristan, you have your biased sexist. You have some sexist opinions. Dude.
Why?
No.
Again, every time someone flops, he leaves.
No,
you know
real shit. Real shit. Y'all want to go there? Y'all have some sexist beliefs. Even
Listen,
me,
every man does. Like,
hold on. Like what? Since you want to talk,
I've heard so many.
What?
Can I finish? I've heard so many homophobic slurs.
Like
thus far.
Like what?
Thus far in this very episode.
Like what?
I'm screaming into your mic.
minutes ago,
You're gonna have to edit this later.
Name one.
You know how much fire you burn from the start.
I'm not homophobic.
Oh no, the fire now.
Wait.
Stop. You literally sat here and said, "Mo, when I drink manish water, I'm drink themish." What did you say? You know, drink manish water.
No banana.
But I don't drink manish water.
Like let's not.
I drink goat soup.
I can't tell enough balls in a goat soup.
No balls. No
but
balls.
That's where you're getting the stamina from. It's okay.
No balls not going on my goat soup.
Whatever makes you sleep at night. Whatever makes you sleep at night.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
A woman rum the drink.
I'm just saying.
Yo, your love
and a lot of us still. Let's be real. A lot of dudes. Like if I scroll IG, like today, there's a lot of videos with dudes on podcasts saying shit like just super conservative shit like.
We're not
what defining masculinity and defining femininity, and this shit's old to me now. It's like, okay, fine, do you believe what you want to believe, but just find your partner equally yoked that believe that shit that you believe too. I don't know.
Do you listen to female rap?
Huh?
You listen to female rap?
Yeah, I get in a Nicki mood sometime. Nicki be giving me the confidence sometime.
How do you feel? You ever heard that song Pound Town?
Oh God!
Which one
God! Poor Bobby Jones.
Pound Town.
How does it go?
He said, "Hey, Lord, have mercy."
Okay, let's play Pound Town.
You're really gonna play Pound?
Are you talking? Are you gonna tell me that is it super vulgar?
Oh, baby, you're gonna find out
From a woman
by the
that
name?
listens to conscious music and yeah, you better tread light with them.
I don't know if I make conscious music.
As in like,
okay, this is a very inspirational song for women these days. It's called Pound Town.
Fuck these niggas up. You like it, you dancing.
You're here. Don't worry, it's fun. It's great.
I'm out of town, thugging with my round. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown.
That's enough. Cease and desist. Please.
Pound Town.
I know where this is going.
It already went. It already went. Yo, I heard this in the car with my sister. I said, oh my God. We're going to hell in the handbasket.
On a scale of old school lady sauce to spice, how vulgar was this?
Next question, please.
No, but you support.
What are you?
You support like
women artists, right?
Femininity,
right?
Femininity down doggone.
Okay.
So but like a lot of people, because she was at
BET
Awards, right?
Okay.
And like a lot of people were saying that she was like moving ghetto and all that shit.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. Okay.
Poor Bobby Jones.
Like, how do you feel about those type of women expression being dominant in the music
People
industry?
can do whatever they want to do too, and I'm not blaming. To answer your question, I'm not blaming. Like when the last time I was on your podcast, I roast that IU song by Adonia. I'm not blaming. My goal isn't to shame the artist or shame whoever that
Sexy Red. That's her name, I think.
That rapper is.
Yeah, Sexy Red.
That's not the goal, right? It's not even mean to shame them or nothing. Artists aren't to blame. This is just a reflection of the larger issues at hand, right?
I think not to
you can't tell artists what to sing and what to produce. That's not the problem. I'm sure that's a good mood. Whatever. I'm just
waiting for
highlighting.
I think there should be more gatekeeping in music.
Yeah, for sure. Because the point is, it's highly weaponizable.
What's highly weaponizable?
Music.
Music
is highly weaponizable. That's just.
I think there should be more
that's
gatekeeping.
That's just what it is.
Not only on the content.
But that's dangerous, though.
What, more gatekeeping?
To gatekeep
whatever
music,
makes money. It is gatekeeping. If it's
you can't tell artists what to
especially,
that's not.
Especially in our black culture, music-wise. Like, I don't know what be going on in country music when Garth Brooks and them be singing about, but I know that they have some decorum or some gatekeeping going on in Nashville.
Hey, they talk about shit too.
I know they do, but it's not
the
easily
Jamaican
accessible.
Government started
it's not as popular though. No one's listening to country. Sorry.
Are you kidding me? What's his name? Morgan Wellman or whatever his name is?
That's white people take. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not seeing that on MTV, BET. You're not seeing this.
First of all, there's no for this year or whatever. There hasn't been a hip hop song that went #1.
But that's owned by a white person.
No, but you're saying that this white people music is not popular like that. But black people music hasn't been #1 all year.
Official, but once again, that's official.
What do you mean white people music isn't popping?
Yeah, that's
country
what I'm saying. Country music is huge,
huge, big,
huge.
What more? I feel like black people music, hip hop, all this shit is more influential these days. People like back in the day, you know how rock was the main like genre of music.
Yeah,
for people. Now it's more hip hop,
and black
Afrobeats, and all this other shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Afrobeats dancehall is right now like number one.
It's overtaking. That's what I'm saying.
Third right
You're gonna
now.
find more hip hop songs than a white person.
I'm
very ignorant of me what I'm saying.
I know
But you know
what
what I'm
you're
saying.
saying.
Even when you watch BET, when they put all the yard mans to play, you all see Alicia Keys start.
She's Jamaican though. That's background.
No, but I'm saying like everyone got more excited for that.
So, and just because it's not, it hasn't been on Billboard, that's a whole white people thing. We've then announced that. Grammys haven't been, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, but even
they gave, didn't a white band, we talked about this last year, a white band won best reggae thing over fucking Spice and...
We just need to start, but I have seen organizations, even in Toronto, start doing that. Like, come up with your own awards.
With Juno Awards, even
No,
that is
it
political.
was another
like
one.
there needs to be more. You can't.
But that was
have,
a one and done though,
you
right?
can't have these one sets. You can't just have just the Grammys or just the this or just the that, because then obviously politics is gonna come into place.
But the reason,
Obviously, a networking thing is gonna be. You know,
the reason why I'm saying there
happening.
needs to be more gatekeeping is not just because of the content, but also I'm tired of sampling. Sampling is getting.
It's at the
way-
moment.
5
It's
songs
it's
from
like
the
the
same
too
beats, you mean?
People ain't original like one time. I get
Bro,
what
it's
you're saying.
just too much. I don't know if it's because
It's
I
true,
grew
bro.
up in the 2000s, so I know these songs. But it's just like, bro,
But them
what's the
used to
right-
do it too. Those songs
Correct.
that you like that you think is the original version ain't even the original version.
For example, this was a mind blower to me while I was going to work. I was listening to Caribbean Queen.
I don't know that song.
So that song, 2 years ago, if you really listen to it, it was freaking Billie Jean.
What do you mean?
So the song,
But who
if
sings
you-
Caribbean Queen though?
So there's a song. Oh God, it just slipped.
Not Billy Ocean, is it?
Yeah, I think it's Billy Ocean. I think it's Billy Ocean. Yes, I think it's Billy Ocean. And I was listening to the song, and then my musical things start to tap in. I start listening to the background of music. I'm like,
Like,
wait
this
a
sounds
minute.
familiar.
So then I listened to Billie Jean. I'm like, what the frig?
Yeah.
And then I looked at the time frame. Billie Jean was 1982. His was 1984.
I'm confused with what you're talking about.
So what
What's
I'm
Caribbean
saying is
Queen?
Sampling.
even if you go back, like she's right. Even if you go back,
There's a lot of sampling that took place
that's
even
different.
in the early 2000s.
No, that's different. Like if you're talking about that situation where the song is 82 and then the next one is 84, that's an era of music where it's gonna sound alike.
Okay.
It's like like trap music is gonna
Everyone has on the same type beats.
beat.
Yeah.
I'm talking like
Through the Wire.
For example,
where-
Area Code, Ludacris. I've got hoes.
Yes.
I've got, and then this girl
Yes.
come out with a song saying that I didn't even
It's
know
too
what the song.
close.
I don't know what I don't know what
I
Ludacris
got
is talking about.
hoes
Oh yeah, I see
in
that
different
story.
area codes. I'm like,
Girl.
did you write your song?
Yeah.
And
Okay. So they're basically taking
Guys, can I
the
tell
whole
you
lyrics of a song and just making it
The whole beat and making their whole
That's
thing.
the whole New York drill scene.
Yeah.
Yo, they stepped on UK drill and just
Yeah,
Really
ruined
nice.
it.
ruined it, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
because
I was gonna say
shit.
even Busta Rhymes, put your hands where my eyes can see. If you really want to put, there's
Yeah,
literally
quote-
5 songs I have on my phone right now.
They have the same beat.
Same beats.
Yeah.
Love the beats and I love every song. But
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
remember I
saying?
was in the studio session way back in the day and somebody was
I
sampling
just
that
want
beat
to have
too.
a good night.
You know, back in the day, I feel like, especially like earlier dancehall that
Even,
I grew up with. Hold on, dancehall I grew up with. It was okay. That was a part of the culture because, like, what we used to call them medleys. Like different artists would
Rhythms.
jump on rhythms, jump on the same beat, and then it's who deal with it the best, who do the best, and so you get CDs with this rhythm or this medley, and that was the medley. Like,
No
10
Letting
artists
Go
on
rhythm.
one beat.
You have no let
Even,
it go.
So I think that's where it comes from too. Like that was the culture.
Yeah.
They can't do it like we.
It's like
so they
it's
need
like
to stop
clashing,
it.
like clashing, you know. So everybody like
You can't do
But
it like.
I don't even think it's that. I just think it's laziness.
Yeah. Because
It's just a cheap way to get a hit. Like, I'm
Wait.
just gonna copy a hit.
because
and
let
paste
me
it
tell
here.
you something. The music
I'm just gonna
ain't
rap
hit
on the same beat.
anymore. If you notice now, these artists. If I was watching a thing with Nicki Minaj was talking about it too. She's like when she did because.
She's a wave rider too.
Yeah,
but we
you
don't
know
talk
that-
about it.
But when Nicki was coming out originally, Nicki set a lot of trends.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, Nicki set a lot of before Nicki. Who was that?
Kim.
Lil'
Who was
Kim?
the pink hair?
Lil' Kim?
Super okay. Nicki and Little Kim.
No, not and.
No, Little
let's,
Kim.
let's respect the real Queen Bee.
Yeah.
Okay,
Little
Little
Kim.
Kim. No, it made me forget my original point.
My bad, but you gotta.
Yeah, you better pay
You gotta-
homage. Pay homage.
You better pay homage.
And that's why they're beefing now
Kim.
because
And the
you know what I'm
brats.
saying?
Let's not go there.
What was I gonna say? What did you ask?
That's crazy.
Fuck me up. That's wild.
You messed me up with this whole Queen Nicki Minaj.
And then you're trying to have her.
Who had pink hair?
Well, for me.
Don't be a Gen Z with this, but for me. There's history and there's a timetable. We have to respect.
Show your work. Show your work.
Yeah. Shout out to Nikki though. Queen, I'm a Jamaican legend.
Yeah, this is what I was trying to say. She was talking about how when like now going back in music, because she had a kid and married and she lived her whole life. Coming back in music, like she would do things differently. She'll make sure she has that sneaker deal. She'll make sure she has that partnership.
Like brand deals and stuff. Yeah.
Because the music is to just blow up and go viral to bring attention to whatever they're actually doing on the side.
Honestly speaking, when I used to do music, that's all I wanted to do. I didn't really want to do music. I wanted to use it as like a stepping stone to branch off and do
whatever it is that you want to do.
Whatever comes to my mind that
you still need to do music. Put it on next track.
I'm fire, bro. It is what it is, bro.
Here, this guy. Okay, see, I can't even hype him on because he's gonna go to his already big enough
Oxtail Poppy blows up, maybe I'll just drop a song. You never know.
Come on, just a little bit, this little bit.
What are you doing? Are you rapping out here?
Drop an album called Food for Thought.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Get that nigga rocks.
What else we gotta talk about before we wrap up?
Well,
what else happened in the world? Quick fire, whatever. None?
But find me June 30. Check it out. That's just gonna be lit.
Where are you performing?
If you find me.
Are you performing anywhere this summer, madam? Where can we see you?
Wow.
No, taking a break back from performing this
in the
summer.
summertime.
Yeah, no, like honestly, I feel like
Afrofest was fire last year.
Yeah, I feel like I've done so many Toronto festivals. Obviously, there's more. There's not enough, but I feel like for me and what I feel like for me and what I want to do with my creative career, it's not just performing on stage. I like to, for me, my number one for me is writing, songwriting. I think, maybe I'll do a little theater. So I'm kind of stepping away from performing these festivals that don't want to pay artists.
Ooh, talk about it. Point them out.
Point them out.
Live and direct.
Do something different. They get so much funding from the goddamn government to nurture local artistry, but then meantime they'll fly out 10 artists to headline from Africa or from wherever the fuck, and then put them on a big stage and then have a tiny stage around the corner and say we're putting on.
But that's what's gonna bring people.
And then try to pay an artist
$3.
But we want to bring people.
Try to pay a band. It's just fucked. It's really fucked.
That's what brings people, because this.
Don't get me started on this shit.
I assume we're talking about Afrofest too, but
Afrofest was one of them.
I was gonna say.
Should I call names? I shouldn't call names.
Go on. We're already there.
But
you already called one.
It's real shit. Like the some of the biggest festivals that I did last year were the least paying for me and my DJ. Then how is an artist? Oh, maybe you know what they like to say? They like to say, well, we don't know if you're that good at performing. It's like you're fucking. Shh, that doesn't make any sense. If you pay an artist properly, if you want to pay me $100 for me, my DJ.
Really, that's a real number for real.
And then like, why am I gonna bring dancers? You think the dancers that I work with want to come dance with me for free? I'm gonna offer them $25, me $25. That how am I supposed to put a show? Do you not understand? Yeah, I know you do.
It takes money.
You just don't want to pay me.
Drugs.
You don't want to pay emerging artists. It was never about emerging artists.
It was
about you making money, putting on a large event.
And that's why my goal before this year is done, well, even from now moving forward, is to actually create events where money will be invested not just in the business but in the artists. So wish me luck, guys.
Bro, last year, that's why I was like taking a break from these festivals. Last year at a festival that they had to. It was it was so hard to get them. I had to hunt mans down to pay me. We had to go to a different province, right? So we flew back. But like going there
was driving.
We literally drove 24 hours, right? With no space, like knees were hurting.
Suckle up. What do you mean? You're used to this. It's Jamaica, right?
We were lapping up. Like there was no space. And then when we got there, we were promised, or each artist their own hotel rooms. Man's just like, nah, you have to share a room with strangers, and these are all adult people. Like share a room and share bed, and we had to put our foot down. We're like, It's not what we agreed to. That's crazy. I know you think you got to save money, but go save on, you have some integrity. Go cut costs on something else. You have to go cut costs on something else, and you're going to treat artists with respect.
Was this contract? Was this on paper?
It was on paper. So I eventually got paid, but it was like after a back and forth. And if I didn't have balls, you know what I mean? You get walked over. And I know that after going, and because artists want opportunity, you know what I'm saying? They're never going to work with me again because I was difficult to work with. But shoot, I don't think I could work with you again either. You're literally trying to take advantage of me and everybody on my team that I brought here.
That's why
Are you crazy?
That's why, like, when it comes to me, because, like, as a businessman, I make sure, like, anytime I do business transactions with people, I tell them, listen, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to meet up and we're going to create a contract together that it benefits you, benefits me, and then we come back to it during a certain time frame. Yeah. That is what businesses are supposed to do, respectfully. So... yeah, that needs to change, and I hope Toronto...
pay your people, them.
Yeah, I hope Toronto...
Toronto, pay your people, them.
And venues and people who promote hear this, because that's important. If you want Toronto to be big, you're supposed to contribute. That's the key word.
Yeah, and Toronto needs to support local art, not after they blow up, but you gotta help them to blow
Toronto
up.
artist is a resource.
Respectfully.
You get what you put into it.
Especially if your website says we nurture local art. Your website says we nurture local artists.
I wonder why. I wonder if it's because of the shooting last year. Possibly.
Some of our artists ain't that great, but we're not gonna get into that.
They're all trash. They're all garbage.
This is the next
I'm
episode
going to
of
say this with my chest. There are some artists that I have seen on local stages that deserve that big stage. We're not gonna get into it though.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get into it.
Because it's a networking thing.
We're gonna skip that. There are good artists. I can name a good amount of them that deserve to be on that stage because they actually have stage presence. Mm-hmm. They actually have bars.
They've
lyrics,
been in the business for 10 plus
background.
years.
They actually bring a vibe. They actually can make the
and
crowd dance and move around.
And they're not getting shine.
And they're not shy. And even if they are
they're not
shy,
getting shine.
Yeah, that too, and they're not getting the shine. But we're not gonna get into that.
Shout out to Rax. Rax is one of them.
I'm just saying.
Ashley.
I can say a lot of names. I'm just not gonna. They know.
There's a lot of talent out
Del
there.
Hartley. You already know. I just seen him perform. My dog.
They know.
Not events saying, "Oh, we're here to support local artists. We're here to give local artists the education they need." Okay, you don't need to charge $50 at your door to help local broke artists to tell them the same things that they can get on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Newsflash.
But we're not going to talk about
EB the MC. Newsflash. I'm just naming all my
there's so many
there.
events in Toronto that do that, but they're preying on artists. I go there and you see the same set of people in the same stage of their career year after year doing the same event. The event isn't actually helping these artists' career.
Back in the day, we would have to buy the flyer from the promoter, to be on stage, and then we have to sell all the tickets.
Yeah.
That's what they used to have us do back
then. Yeah.
That's good.
So
the music ain't the same, the industry.
Before we wrap up, I want to do this little segment because somebody segment, sorry. Segment. I apologize. Someone actually showed us some love all the way from Winnipeg. Don't worry about the box. Don't worry about the box. I was confused myself.
This is exciting. Okay. What's happening?
Apparently, this person took time and effort, and I felt it was only respectful to do it on the podcast. This is something that we don't always get. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, mind you, I never looked in it either because I promised them I wanted to look in it.
Reveal
with
it on
brothers.
the show. Okay.
The team.
Not
the Pampers.
Let's crack open this.
Everyone gets.
That's so nice. You guys have fans.
Support system.
ESC.
We got ESC.
Eating too.
That's nice.
My own mug.
Stop.
No man don't care about Jesus.
That's fucking lit.
So now we can drink tea on the podcast.
That's lit. Drink tea while you talk all your mix-ups.
Beer mix-up.
Different styles. You went ham. You a fan.
Come on.
You are a 10-speed fan.
You fancy, huh? Let's see some more of this. Bodsy?
Okay, so everyone gets one.
Oxtail whisper?
Oh, we all get our own. Oh, don't drop it.
Gee.
That's hard.
That's actually really nice.
Oh my goodness.
It
really says shush. That's actually hard though.
Wait, it says what?
It actually says shush.
Come on. This is our thing,
hard.
guys. This is our
That's
thing. Our
lovely.
next one.
That's
See, this is what we
hard.
call support.
That's
This is what
lovely.
we call tribute.
That's
Right.
lovely.
Support the locals.
Right.
No, hold that one. Hold on, because there's nothing here.
Oh my
There's
god.
enough. Let me see what else is in this bad boy. Oh my god.
We get
That's
our own
really
mug.
nice.
Artez? We got one for Artez?
We all get our own mug. That's hard.
That's crazy.
This is dope.
That is crazy. I know this one's probably you.
We have to move quick.
This is probably you. This is the
That's
last
nice.
one. Oh, Kwame! Kwame!
That person's really thoughtful.
No, honestly.
And this was you.
Okay.
Definitely know that's you.
Okay.
Open it one more time. That's it.
Bomba.
Jeez.
Tristan.
So you got
Jeez.
fans.
Okay.
Love and mannerisms. This is what you call support.
Support.
Shout out to my homegirl, my dog, Keisha. Appreciate it.
Yes.
All the
That's
way
lovely.
from Winnipeg. We
Yes.
appreciate
Yes,
you.
we
Thank you
do.
very much.
Blessings.
And the mom definitely helped out. She said the mom helped her with it too.
Blessings.
Shout out to you. It's well appreciated.
Blessings.
On behalf of the podcast, show us love, show us appreciation at all times. And remember, I know, brother, I know. I gotta show the people love in general.
The
Probably
girl them
people
don't
down
care.
at Winnipeg might care.
Girl, them don't care.
Probably the people down at Edmonton might care. Probably the people down at
Portmore?
Nova Scotia might care. Or Portmore. Or South Clan. But, you see, you know man don't care.
Yeah.